So new to this channel, before you go, click on the subscribe button, like and share by the way. So now GBP USD, we will be taking a look at the analysis. We will start from our monthly time frame down to our 1 hour time frame, so make sure you watch it to the end, so we'll actually be able to give you tips on how to actually take this trade. Now monthly time frame, we all can see food trend, actually a downward trend, and we all can see of a recent on this monthly time frame our price is actually ranging. We can take it as our resistance level here. We can also take it as our resistance level now, and we can also take it as our support level here. We all can see this huge candlestick here, a huge candlestick wick that drop pushes up, and another huge candlestick that pushes up. So it is about 1.14860. That is to tell you that we have this huge candlestick. So of a recent, we are now starting to have this drop until we get this our drop to around this our huge candlestick we've just predicted, which is about 1.14860. So we would want to see our price drop to about 1.14860 on this our monthly time frame. That will be giving us about about 300 pips more to drop before we might see this rally movement upward on our GBP USD. So GBP USD, we are still expecting about 300 pips more to drop on our GBP USD. So monthly time frame, still expecting a drop of about 300 pips. And another one is that our price is below our 10-period moving average. So which means we should actually still look to short it. We are actually to look to short our GBP USD. Now on our weekly time frame, we all can see the trend by the way. First of all, price is still below our 10-period moving average on our weekly time frame. Secondly, this we are actually having an impulse and a correction move downward on our GBP USD. So GBP USD is actually a bearish move, and we all can see this huge wick here. Once our price comes to this level, as we just talked about, back of a recent, we all can see this level again. Our price come to this level and it's pushes up. So we would want to still see our price drop to that level again, and guess what, we are still going to be having it because of a recent we had this drop. This was our previous low here, then we had a correction at this level, and now our price has just broken our previous lower lows. So which means that this is actually a legitimate analysis that our price is still going to be going low because it has just broken our previous lower low. So we would still want to see our price drop again to this our lows, our support level we just talked about, before we see a pullback again. So GBP USD on our weekly time frame is actually a bearish move. So our weekly time frame we should consider shorting it. And now our daily time frame, by the way, see it here, this was actually our previous lows here where our price rally up. So over recent we had this drop, now we are on a pullback level, we are expecting another drop again. So on a daily standpoint, if we are going to be taking this trade on our daily time frame, so on the 29th, when we see our price break below this low, which is about 1.17180, if our price can break below 1.17180, then our advice will short this our GBP USD on the daily time frame. So once price breaks below it, then it is actually a good opportunity to actually short it because we are now on a bearish move on our daily time frame. So of a recent, we are still on a pullback, and this pullback is now starting to give us that bearish move. So let's see if we can break below these lows, then we can now continue going low on our GBP USD. For our time frame, by the way, still as we just talked about, we still want our price to break below it about 1.17, about 1.1769. So if you can see our price break below 1.1769 on our 4-hour time frame, then we can actually now go short on our GBPUSD. So expecting to short our GBPUSD, and same thing with our 1 hour time frame. Once our price breaks below this our lows we just talked about, then short it on our GBPUSD.